Hi Aries, welcome to your June reading. Let's see what we have for my Aries people. Oh, first card out, 9 of Pentacles. Let's get a few more. The Hermit. Okay, well that's pretty clear. I think you have made yourself single recently or removed yourself from a situation. But it's not a bad thing at all. I mean, you're really glowing in this 9 of Pentacles energy. A lot of independence, a lot of loving and enjoying yourself. And I think people can easily lie to themselves and say that they are not lonely or they don't need anyone else. But right now, really, you don't. So I think you could have leveled up in your career. You could have leveled up in how you make money or your relationship with money, or it's just easy to attract abundance. And it's all because you're kind of stepping into your authenticity. And you have a lot of confidence in that energy. When you're being super authentic, it's just hard not to attract the right people and situations for you because you're not acting out of alignment with yourself. And that's how we get into sticky situations or bad relationships or whatever. It's like when we're acting out of alignment with ourselves, we're trying to be something that we're not. Well, you're not doing that. And it's making you glow. With the Sun here and the 9 of Pentacles, I mean, your aura is just popping. Like, you are absolutely glowing. You are absolutely radiating. And it's so beautiful because everyone can see that it's all coming from you. And it's not... You do not need it from anybody else. You are generating the energy from your own life force. And it also makes you really pleasant to be around because you're not sucking the energy out of people. You have your own. Right, when I say you have your own, we get the 4 of Pentacles, which is really, especially in this spread, because I just said that too. You probably leveled up in your career, got some promotion, got an increase in your finances, whether it's big or small, it's more, right? So it's, the abundance is coming. Well, you're holding on to that pretty tightly. And I think you're valuing it a lot because you know you did it yourself. You did that yourself. No one helped you get that. You did that. Ooh, the Chariot. Man, your reading is good. Again, an energy of not needing anything else or anyone else, because this card is an archetype for the energy of the Merkaba. And when the Merkaba is spinning and it's complete, it's the masculine and feminine energy together, like spinning into one energy. And so that's kind of what I mean, is like, you're generating that all yourself. You have your feminine energy on lock. You have your masculine energy on lock. You know when and where and how to use each of them properly. You don't need it from other people. You've got that balance. And when the Merkaba spins, it's like that's completion, like that's wholeness. And so it's just really beautiful. It's like you found that wholeness for yourself and within yourself. And the irony of that is, like, once you have that and once you don't need anyone else is when everybody wants to be around you. But it's a good place to be. And I think you're enjoying that. Judgment. Feels like this is all coming to you after a pretty long cycle of you not feeling this way, of you really actually seeking a lot of validation outside of yourself and not feeling super confident in your choices and kind of wanting to follow the lead and now that you're out of that, it's like, it's just, you're not going to go back. And you were unknowingly setting yourself up for this all along. So even when it felt like you were really weak, or you were really relying on other people to energize you, it's like you kind of unknowingly like put yourself in uncomfortable positions and kind of like forced yourself to grow out of this. And that's when judgment comes into place, because like, this is what it is now. Like you've done the work. Like you're just seeing a different reflection of yourself. When you look in the mirror, it's like, you see it, you see the change. Ace of Cups, nice. Yeah, like I said, people are going to want to be around you. I think it makes you feel really good, even though you don't need anyone. It's like, wow, finally I can sift through my options without the necessity of even choosing. You could sift through every option you have and be like, I'm good. I'll wait for the best to come along. And it seems like the best will be coming along. And what's great is you'll be so freed up and your energy will be so clear that you'll be able to pinpoint exactly when the best option comes around. The Hanged Man. You have a completely new perspective on life and what you need to feel completely fulfilled and nourished. I don't think you knew before. It was like you were trying to find it. I think you went through a pretty long cycle or journey of trying to decide, what is it that I actually want? How will I feel fulfilled? And then once you figured it out, you just went with it, because the Chariot does not waste any time. So you definitely, yeah, you understood the assignment is what I'm getting, which is great. My cat, she wants to play tarot cards too. Oh, cute. All right. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, again, there's a repeating message over and over of you creating your own abundance and you generating your own energy. And there's a lot of pentacles here too, and it's like getting in touch with this very grounded, earthy side of yourself. It slows you down in such a great way, because everyone's always talking about how they're running out of time, but time is like, it's all we have. I think you understand that. And it could be too, like just a change of your routine, giving more value to your days and not just wasting them away doing things that don't align with you or hanging with people that you don't quite want to be around. It's like you're kind of like giving every hour of every day like purpose and meaning. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you're really focused on what it is here that you're trying to grow. You hold it very precious to you. That's how I feel here again with the Four of Pentacles. You hold all of your creations and all of your connections that you know mean something, and all of your abundance. You're holding it very close to your heart. You're giving it a lot of value. And that's great, because when the universe sees you do that, because like the Four of Pentacles, like she's got money, but she needs more. She knows that, but she is going to protect what she has, even though she knows it may not be enough or more is to come and she's not quite there yet. She's still going to place value on what she has. And when you kind of prove it to yourself and the universe that you can value what you have, even when it's not a lot, it's like, you know, we don't always get to feast, and we have to appreciate like what we do get to, what we are, you know, privileged enough to consume or to have as a resource. It's like you get that, you know, you put a lot of value into these little things of life, material or not. And so the universe loves to see that because it knows that you can take care of and you will appreciate even more. And so that's when more abundance comes in, and it comes in easy, and it's completely overflowing. There's no, you can see in this card, like there's no shortage of abundance. If abundance is the water, like you are good. Two of Swords. Yeah, this is you again protecting your energy. Like no one can penetrate her because the swords are protecting her. And you know, it's like you don't have to use your swords, but you've got them. And you aren't gonna let anybody come in and like mess with your peace, mess with your money, mess with anything. Like you're just not, it's not going to happen. Oops. Let's get one more. Oops. All the cards flipped around. All right, well, I want to take this one because it's a good one. The Star. Yeah, so I just got this message really strongly. I feel like you're kind of looking back at a version of yourself that really accepted things that you didn't deserve. You sort of stooped down and like brought your energy down to like match with people. And like now that you're refusing to do that, people just kind of, because you value yourself more, people are going to see you in a higher regard. So to me, the Star is healing, but it's also representative of a person that people look up to and people idolize and people want to be them. And I think before, when you were in a weaker state, you would look at people and be like, oh, I want to get to that level, or I want to be them, or I want to make that money, I want to have that job, I want to travel like that, I want that partnership. Well, you're now stepping into that role where people are going to start looking up to you and wanting what you have. And that is like the ultimate like finalization of your manifestations. And the abundance doesn't stop there, but it's just, I feel like you have so much peace because you know you made it and you're going to keep going. But like you made it, and so you know, like if you can do that, then you can do the next thing, and you can do the next thing, and you can just keep moving up. And it's all happening because you are being so protective of your energy that you just really will not tolerate anyone or anything taking you off of that path. And so like your happiness is absolutely guaranteed here with the Sun, because it's you value it. You value your happiness. You're not going to value anyone over your own happiness. The Fool. The Aries card. Yeah. It's cool too, like I think you're getting to a place too where you really just don't give a shit what people think about you. And it's so freeing. And I think you've wanted to get to this place for a while, and it's like you finally, like, it's really what you decided to start valuing that just changed absolutely everything. And before I really think, like, it was like a fake it till you make it thing. Like you were kind of pretending, but it wasn't actually true. Well, now it's true. It's just, I don't know, it's like you see people who aren't the classic beauty or the what society says is beautiful or whatever. But when someone like that comes out with like so much confidence, and you can just tell like they think they're the shit and they value themselves and you cannot touch them, like it makes them so attractive. And it doesn't matter what you look like you are just oozing this like very attractive, like magnetic energy. Oh my gosh, I think one of your last readings, I think that was the title, You're Oozing Attraction or something. Well, it just is, it's accelerating. Like you are snowballing. Whatever you're doing it well. I just think you're kind of, you're the right type of guarded. Let me just put it like that. You'll let the right people in, but other than that, like everybody knows they cannot touch you, I think. And it makes them want to be around you more, of course, but I think that's just like the overall theme of your energy in June. It's just this very bright, glowing, very independent, just like sort of royal, like goddess vibes, you know, or god vibes, godly vibes. It's just people are going to be looking to you for advice instead of the other way around. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there, Aries. I hope you have a lovely June.